Body, Dexter Henry, Bryan, Fonseca here for another watch party. Season opener for the New York Knicks against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bryan, how's it going, man?
First game of the season, and we already have a lot of injury issues.
I know. And we're coming
Both
to you.
Teams.
We're coming to you a little bit earlier because we are doing something a little bit different this time around. We're doing a little pregame talk, and we're going to do it with the Knicks beat writer for the New York Post, my guy Stef Bondy, who is at the Garden right now. Before tip-off, he's going to join us coming in right now. Stef, how you doing, man?
Good. How's everything?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Ready for another season opener? You look like you are ready in regular season form. The Knicks, they've been dealing with a lot of injuries, Stef, here. It was noted by Shams Charania in a report earlier today that Karl Towns was going to be doubtful, but then you were the first to report that he would actually play. Cat is going to play tonight, and how do you think Mike Brown is going to manage these minutes, especially with his bigs tonight, with Al Hawk Party starting?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that it's not going to be different. If he's playing, he's going to play his regular minutes. He's in the starting lineup. He's in the announced starting lineup. And if he is going to play, then they're going to play him his regular minutes.
All right. That's good to see his regular minutes. How concerned are you about everything that's going on with the Knicks with these injuries right now? Josh Hart, obviously, with the back issues. Backs are tricky. And then the Mitchell Robinson situation is kind of weird with the ankle management. What do you make of everything that's going on with the Knicks with all these injuries right now?
Yeah. All right. So, Josh, they're two separate things. Josh was hurt in the preseason opener, and I think it got worse because originally it wasn't that bad of pain. But I did see him before the preseason finale, and he was walking around very gingerly. The good news is I just saw him before this game, and he did look a lot better. So I think there's progress there. Now, listen, he's 30 years old now. His body has been through a lot throughout his career. That's just the nature of the way he plays. So, you worry about a lot of things. He's dealing with his finger as well, but I do think the back is progressing. Mitchell Robinson's situation is very confusing. I'll put it like that. None of it makes sense. The public explanation of it doesn't make sense. I'll say that because if you're going to play somebody for the first 3 preseason games, and Mike Brown was asked about it and wrongly said Mitchell only played in the first 2 preseason games. No, he played in the first 3 preseason games, including the first 2 that only had 1 day off in between. You're going to do that and then say, well, we're going to load manage you in the regular season opener. That doesn't make any sense. What would make sense, and this is not something that they're saying or admitting, and is if there was some sort of setback and that kind of paused his progress and gave the Knicks pause to put him out there. And that's when they started halting him in practices and stuff like that. Now, that's not something the Knicks are saying. That's not something I'm reporting happened, but that would be the only explanation that makes sense because the explanation we're getting does not make sense.
So, Stef, I agree with you. The explanation doesn't make sense. I think for the fans, they feel like something is off. And I agree. We are journalists. We are not going to be speculating here. But I guess what fans are trying to understand is why would the Knicks want to sort of, keep this close to the vest, not say anything if he did have a setback, especially with his injury history? Can you shed any light onto why he might possibly want to do it or handle it this way?
Well, it might not. I mean, you want me to speculate? I can, but no, I don't have the answer.
I don't want you to. You don't have to as a journalist. If you want
it might not be the Knicks. It might be Mitch. It might be Mitch's representation saying we don't want it out there. He's in a contract year. Don't talk about him being injured. And so that kind of stuff happens as well. But I'm not saying that's happening. That's just something that nobody is even considering. That does happen throughout the league.
I have to be honest. I did not even consider that. I hadn't even thought about that at all, Bryan.
But I will say this. I've seen Mitch. Yeah. I've seen Mitch twice. He's not walking around limping or anything like that. He's not in bad. This is not like last season when they said, all right, well, he had this minor surgery in May and he's going to be back for training camp and then he can't move. That's not what's going on here. He is walking around without a limp. He's lean. Last season, he was not lean. He needed to cut weight last season. That is not the case this season. But I do think there's a load management plan for a guy who is in a contract year and something happened in preseason that kind of set kind of reset everything.
Yeah, I will say this before Bryan goes. Steph, we can't use the word load management if you're going to do it before the start of the season. Like, that's not load management. Like, we gotta change the term or something, right? Like, it just can't be. Go ahead, Bryan. I'm sorry.
I guess off of that, Steph, like to what degree should we expect load management? Like, is this going to be a season-long thing? Is there going to be a season-long minutes restriction? Is he not going to play back-to-backs? I mean, I'm sure we don't have all the details on that, but like, to what degree do we expect this to be a season-long?
That's one thing Mike Brown has said. This is going to be an all-season thing. This is going to be something we're going to be talking about all season. My guess is that we're not going to know from game to game whether Mitchell Robinson is going to be playing. Now, there is rules about what you have to put on the injury report. Yep. And you can't just list the guy questionable all the time, knowing if he's going to play or not going to play. That's not the way it works. So, at some point we will know what status is. For instance, he was ruled out of this game, and they had to put on the injury report he was out. So we will find out the day before the games in most circumstances. But this is something like, I wouldn't be surprised if Mitch played like 50 games this season and load managed the rest.
Okay, and so to what degree should we expect them to maybe be in the market for another big, like a backup big? Obviously, you have Ariel Hawk-Porty. I don't think Gerson Yabusele is really a 5. I think he's more of a 4, but I don't know how Mike Brown's going to sort of structure that. But we talked about how they're adding all these guards, at least in training camp, to their roster to get a look at guard, and I always felt like they were a big short. Do we anticipate, because of this plan with Mitchell Robinson, that they're going to add a big at some point this season?
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. They had the same situation last season. The difference was that Karl Anthony Towns played center, and Mike Brown clearly doesn't want Karl Anthony Towns to play center. So if you're going to say, well, Mitch is all missing all this time and we don't know when he's going to play or how many games he's going to play, then yeah, I mean, listen, Ariel Hawk-Porty could come out and kill it tonight. And, then we're having a different conversation. But I think that, it's a different situation than last year in terms of Karl Anthony Towns playing the 4 instead of the 5, and they do need a reliable 5. And, I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the market for a center in the trade market.
Steph, how much does this change for, those of us watching, covering the team like yourself so closely? How much does it change how you're going to be able to evaluate the Knicks throughout the season if they are going to load manage Mitchell Robinson this way, and he only plays the number that you put out there, like 50 games or something? How hard is it going to be to evaluate this Knicks team if that is the case?
Yeah, I mean, the evaluation of this Knicks team, we've said it over and over again, isn't really going to come to the playoffs anyway. So,
right,
this is why, part of the reason why I don't think they're going to win 50 games. I picked them to win 49. Now, obviously, that's really close to 50, but this is not a team that is built for the regular season anymore, and they're under a coach who has said publicly, I'm not going to be chasing victories. They clearly don't mind load managing guys. They're dealing with older players and guys who have an injury history. So I think we're going to have to hold, unfortunately, I know Knicks fans don't want to hear this, but we're going to have to reserve judgment till the playoffs. And that's always the way it's been. I mean, this is a finals or bust season. I think people would find it acceptable if they got to the conference finals, but I think we have to just reserve judgment until the playoffs.
Obviously, this game tonight, a couple more minutes, we'll let you go, Steph. Obviously, this game tonight is between two teams that people have as the favorites here in the East. There are a lot of players out tonight. So, and again, kind of hard to judge this, but do you think it's important with all these injuries here that the Knicks get off to a good start? You want to be 1-0 better than you want to be 0-1, but how important do you think it is for the Knicks to show have a good showing here tonight against the Cavs?
Not important at all. And I'll tell you why. What happened last year in the opener?
Oh, in the opener?
You remember?
Last year opener, Boston.
Boston.
Yeah. By 30,
they didn't look like they belonged on the same court as Boston. They got destroyed. It was laughable. It was like, what are we watching?
Right.
And then guess who they beat in the playoffs?
Boston.
So it doesn't matter.
Steph, you see what you're doing here? You got the people in the chat saying See, Stef Bondy said the regular season means nothing. That. Oh, see Steph's face. Steph was like,
I said
oh,
no.
no.
I didn't say the regular. No.
Nah,
I said the
I'm messing
opening.
with you.
I said the
If you're
opening
watching,
game.
if you're watching in
Opening
the chat,
game
don't turn it
doesn't
off.
mean nothing.
All right.
Yes.
That's all I'll say.
Yes, no, but Steph makes a fantastic point. They got smacked by 30 in the opening game last year. Didn't look for most of the season like they belonged to Boston, and then they beat Boston in the playoffs. So you can't put too much into the opening game. But Steph, you know this. Some fans are gonna do this, and they're gonna be like, this is this. Let me ask one last thing before we let you go on Mitchell Robinson, and then Bryan has one. I thought about it. You said Ariel Hawk-Porty could ball out tonight, right? And there's a world in which he does that or plays well in these games that we don't see Mitchell Robinson. That's going to affect a lot of the contract extension talks with Mitch if the Knicks want to go there, or possibly saying, hey, we could move on because we see something else that we have here at center. This is a big opportunity for Ariel Hawk-Porty. Would you say not?
Yeah, for sure. He's getting his shot now. I think that there's a lot of minutes open for him to grab. So, this is an opportunity that we weren't anticipating when this team was built together. Ariel Hawk-Porty is the starting center, but it's his opportunity to grab. I think with Mitch, I think there's an understanding that a contract extension is not going to happen, that he's going to hit free agency and then could possibly resign. But if you're Mitch, it's like, I have to be healthy in the playoffs because that's the money time. That's when people see me. That's how I get paid. So I think there's some of that going on as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, Steph, we know you got to run.
Last one for me real quick. I'll sneak this in here. To what degree should we expect to see some of the younger guys on the roster, given all the injuries? Diawara, Kolek, and obviously Pregame.
I could see more Kolek simply because he's their backup point guard. They don't have another backup point guard. They got two guards. When Malcolm Brogdon retired, Tyler Kolek became the only natural point guard on this roster after Jalen Brunson. So there are going to be moments when they need that type of player, that type of facilitator, that guy that can bring the ball up against the press and not have any problems. So I could see Tyler Kolek having a role. There's less minutes available at wing, but that changes obviously if OG Anunoby gets hurt. We're just going to assume that Mikal's not going to get hurt, but Josh is already hurt. So right. It could pop up, but as currently constructed, I think that Tyler would be in line for more minutes right now.
All right, we'll see. Steph, we appreciate the time. That is Stef Bondy, everybody, Knicks beat writer for New York Post, also known by the legendary Chuck D as the Rockham sports
that's
writer
right.
out there. And
that's
Steph,
right.
you got
ain't no joke. Ain't no joke.
There you go. I like Steph. You got to put that in the bio. Ain't no joke. I'm the Rockham sports writer. You got to put that in the bio.
Signed by Chuck D.
Co-signed by Chuck D. Appreciate you, Steph. Thank you. All right, that's the great Stef Bondy giving us some time here before the Knicks tip off against the Cavs. Good conversation there. That was a good question there at the end about the young players and what else.
The regular season does matter. Just watch us.
To be clear,
not leave the street.
Yeah, Steph did say the opener. We have our guests who will be joining us in a little bit here. We got the seat open for them. Want to shout out everybody in the chat. I see a lot of you checking in early. Some familiar faces who've been rocking with us. Nostalgic Nick. Appreciate you. You rock with us all the time during the live shows. We appreciate that. Shout out to my guy, East Blue Drew.
Let's go.
In here. Appreciate you, East Blue. Also got to shout out the best daughter in the world, my only daughter, Simone Henry. She was the first here in the chat. She was right on time. As soon as she got the alert, signed in, like the rest of y'all should be as well, too. Knicks Cavs tipping off very shortly. That was some interesting stuff we got to talk about with Stef Bondy. excuse me there. So
East Blue Drew says, I have a feeling we're gonna hoop crazy tonight. I mean,
I hope so.
We can get it. We can get into some of the bets we played later because we did. Not even just us, our whole crew. Basically, we're on a specific player to outperform expectations.
We had a meeting of the minds about some bet. We might have changed some lines.
And under the radar
out
Nick.
Here,
yes,
under the radar Nick, who we talked about. We'll get into that in a second. That we all liked some bets. We like to talk about our over-unders during the watch longs and stuff. So we're going to be talking about that. Nostalgic Nick, I see you in here. You said Nick should have got another center this summer.
I was saying that.
Bryan's been saying this,
especially
all the time.
if you're going to go double big.
Yeah, Bryan's
you should. Like I look, you still can, But I think at some point you have to address that. And Alex Len, to be fair, was not going to cut it, and we knew that.
Yeah.
Like, we knew that.
Look,
in training camp.
Knicks fans, let us know how you feel in the chat. How you feel about the Knicks to start the season. Give us your prediction. What do you think they're going to win this year? How good do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do tonight? Let us know if you have any over-unders, any players that you're looking at that you like for this game.
We should mention Knicks are underdogs now.
Underdog, home underdogs
They're
here.
plus 1.5. They were favored by 2.5 points earlier. Let's actually go through some comments here. Julian says, tired of Mitch. Don't ask for a raise when you don't come to work.
Well, I mean,
I get it.
He's hurt. He's not being a Kyrie Irving here, not coming to work. It's not that.
Steph was kind of like, I don't see him limping, but it's part of a maintenance program.
I will say this. Steph made a excellent, not just a point, but something that is true that I know. Yes, there are agents that will not want their clients to, even if it's a slight tweak, right? They don't want it out there, especially in what kind of year, Brian? A contract year.
I see, and it's a point I haven't heard anywhere else.
No, nobody's brought that up.
Only Rakim.
Yeah, only Rakim. He ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. But listen, I hadn't thought about it, and that's why I asked him, well, why are the Knicks handling it this way? Because none of it makes sense. It does,
and the Knicks aren't a team to offer up a lot of information to begin with.
Right, but this just felt weird. Like, all of it feels weird about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, yes, the Knicks are like that. They don't give you a lot of information. They've been really close to the vest with injury stuff. Even when it comes to Mike Brown saying things about injuries, he's looking to make sure from the Knicks PR to make sure the messaging is right, which, honestly, with people's health, you don't want to play with that either. So you got that. East Blue Drew says, how the hell are we underdogs? We beat Boston. Cavs never got past us in the playoffs. Like, explain how. Well,
it's just opening night.
It's opening night. It's injuries. It's a 1.5 point underdog.
Although for the season, the Cavs are the slight favorites to make it to the finals. So.
Look, I mean, listen. East Blue Drew said Jordan Clarkson night. I'll tell y'all right now, over under I have with Jordan Clarkson, and it has nothing to do with points. Okay, some of you guys might think it might do with points. Jordan Clarkson over 2.5 assists. I like that tonight. There you go. Or Jordan Clarkson. A lot of people seem hyped in the chat about the Knicks to start the season. Kenny Ortiz says Knicks versus Mavericks in the finals.
By the way, Mavericks. I'm not that much of a Cooper Flag guy. I think he'll be good, and he's playing point, which is interesting. Curious to see how that's going to go. By the way, we should plug tomorrow night. We're going to have a live show that's going to preview Knicks Celtics on Friday. So we're going to talk about that because we're going to do the weekly lives again all season long. So you'll see a lot of us here on the channel. But yeah, I wouldn't make too much of the Knicks being slight underdogs. They were favored before the Mitch /Hart / Karl Anthony Towns / OG news. OG's probable he's going to play, and Bondy reports and has reported that despite being doubtful, we do expect to see Cat. But we'll obviously get confirmation once they're on the floor. But the Cavs have questions too in terms of injuries. They're missing Max Strus again to start the season. They missed him at the beginning of last season. And Darius Garland again is hurt, which is a recurring thing. And the interesting thing with Cleveland is they don't have a lot. We talked about this with Zach Weiss in our preview of this game yesterday. They don't have a lot to maneuver because of their apron situation. Like, they're in the second apron, basically. So I don't know what moves they're going to be able to make, assuming that this is going to be a weird year in the Eastern Conference. I feel like there are a lot of teams that are going to be competitive. I think Orlando's scary. I think the Knicks are good. I think Cleveland's good. I think Atlanta could be good, but it's just a Trae Young contract situation. Kristaps Porzingis' health. Jalen Johnson always gets hurt, so you don't really know.
A lot of questions.
Pistons have Jaden Ivey out. It's just so
the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks are not the only people dealing with injuries here. So that's the thing. They're not the only people dealing with injuries. There's a lot of teams dealing with injuries thus far, but it's an exciting night for the Knicks. Knicks season is tipping off here tonight. Basketball's back, the real basketball. I had enough of preseason basketball. I was pretty much done with the preseason basketball at some point. And look, I feel it from talking to the Knicks fans. I've been on some different people's shows, and you can feel that energy here, that this is the most anticipated Knicks season in 3 decades, and rightfully so. For the Knicks fans that feel this team can go all the way, I understand where you're coming from.
This is more anticipated, you think, than... I won't even go to the 90s yet. Do you think it's more anticipated than the year after the 99 finals. So 99, 2000.
Yeah.
Because
this team is better than that team. It's got more high-end talent than that team. That was such a magical run. I don't think it felt the same. This is why I go back to 95, because the Knicks had lost in the finals.
So it's 94, 95.
94, 95 for me is the year that, like,
That's
the
over
hype
30
was
years.
like this much. And joining us now is our guest. I'm really excited to have her here. She's getting mic'd up, and she will come in 1 second. I'm so happy to have her here joining us today. We got a really good guest that a lot of New Yorkers know. It is the one and only DJ Ria. Ria, come on down.
I feel like the price is
right.
Hey,
How you doing?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Hey,
How you doing,
T.
sis? Good to see you.
How are the beautiful people?
We're good.
We live. We ready?
We are, for the people that don't know,
Yes.
Ria is if you watch the Liberty, you know who Ria is. She is the in-arena host for the Liberty. And what's your podcast that you host again too? I want to shout out.
The new host is called Around the W.
Around the W.
Presented by Sports Illustrated. It's awesome. We highlight all the WNBA players, coaches, anybody related to women's basketball, WNBA specifically, and it's been awesome.
So this is one of the important voices.
For sure.
Yeah, we got to support that, because this is one of the important voices in New York basketball at all. Born and raised New Yorker.
Born and raised New York Hooper. Besides
that's
New
another
Yorker.
thing.
Like, for y'all out there, I'm not just out here because we
They got to let you know that you can get down the court.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up playing West 4th Street, Rucker Park, Tri-State, Uptown Challenge,
Riverside,
Kingdom, Riverside.
Okay.
I mean, we used to bust Riverside's ass.
There
I
you
played
go.
for Exodus basketball.
Okay.
We have a lot of ballers. The Bria Hartleys, the Kia Vaughns, the Epiphany Princes. You know what I'm saying?
Epiphany, who I covered when
Tina
she was
Charles.
Tina Charles.
Like,
okay.
Exodus list goes on. So I'm from New York.
So yes,
a lot of Liberty players I covered when I covered the Liberty also.
Yes.
From 17-ish.
Yeah.
Because that was when Bria Hartley came back from pregnancy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, and she's even more gangster now.
Yes.
Facts.
She's even more gangster now.
Definitely. So how you doing?
Amazing. I'm here. We made it.
Yeah, you had a little traffic.
And
I was like, good. I said,
I'm here in the New York Minute.
You came to the New York Minute. It's you fine.
The worst part is y'all chose the worst place. Like, I love my city. I'm from LES, Lower East Side. I don't come to Midtown. This is,
Wait.
Studios in Midtown.
This sounds like, you know what it sounds like?
Place ever.
This sounds like, I'm a Brooklyn guy. So this sounds like Brooklyn people, we don't go uptown. Like, we're not trying to go to Harlem. You know what I mean? You meet someone from Harlem, like, trying to go up. It's like,
even worse. I mean, you could cut around and go this
So
way,
you're like kind of like me. You're not really trying to go uptown at all.
Yeah, no.
But Midtown, is that up? That's
Midtown.
Too uptown
that's even far technically for me. The funny thing is, like Lower East Side, I can go maybe 50 cents. Central Park. But when you hit Central Park, I'm
that's it. Okay,
that's
you're deep. Okay.
Yeah,
but all my friends live in Harlem. Shout out to Harlem.
There we go. Shout out to Harlem. You're a New Yorker, so you grew up rooting for the Knicks.
My whole life. Since I was 3 years old, started going to Knicks games. I appreciate every New York team, but I'm like a diehard, like grew up through and through Knicks fan, 90s, super 90s, old school. My dad used to take me to the games. Like, I even bumped into Michael Jordan's leg when I was like 6 years old.
Why don't you kick him a little harder?
Like,
what were you doing? You should have kicked him in the ankle. I'm not sorry, Mike. Not wishing
down. It was crazy. Yeah. But anyways, like I'm super 90s. I mean, I love all the eras of the Knicks. I had the pleasure of working for MSG for 6 years. Mm-hmm. So I worked in the front office actually for the Knicks, which was amazing for 6 years. So yeah, it was a vibe. So
it's good. So, okay, I want to let everybody know, part of the reason why I thought Ria would be a perfect guest to sit with us was, one, you're somebody who does the in-arena hosting. And we're going to get to some of that, because you got to bring energy at a level that I see you at all the games. When I see you at the games, I'm like, she not tired? Like, you're not tired yet?
No, I mean,
and I don't know how you keep your voice. Like, that's the other thing. I've seen it a lot.
It's a lot to like, but it's like within yourself. You know, when they have like, where does that confidence come from? Or where does that, it's from deep within. Like, so trust me. But I need to recharge. Plus, it's really easy because like, I love my city. I love my people. Gotta love the team. So it's like, if you're from New York, you understand New York. our heartbeat. It's how we move and how like we get shit done. Okay, we get
you can say shit if you
okay.
Yeah.
We get stuff done. But I thought for you, because you just came off of not this past season, but the season before, you saw the Liberty win a championship, and now
we won a championship.
We won a championship. You have a ring.
I was gonna wear it tonight.
Why
don't
you?
You know what I'm saying?
That would have been great to show off.
You got to flex to the people.
Nah,
everybody in the chat, you wanted to see Ria's ring. Everybody wanted to see. I've seen it on IG, but everybody wanted to see the ring.
You got to see me in person to see the ring. All right.
They might run up and you try to snatch it.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm from New York. Don't play with me, bro.
Don't
I call my people. I got uptown, downtown, Bronx, Brooklyn.
There you go.
We even go to Jersey.
There we go.
We pull up.
So what I was going to say is, you have a little bit of you got the ring. You have a little bit of championship aura on you. Bryan and I were just talking about before you came in how this is the most anticipated next season. And a lot of Knicks fans feel like they could win the title this year.
I mean, honestly, Spike was in the building when we won a championship. He's Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? But he's also a Liberty fan. So I feel that he was there and he's touched that greatness. He already knows. He even pulled me aside and was like, Reed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all won before we did. And I was like, I know. But this gives you guys momentum to like, oh, the ladies did it. Now we got to do it.
So how are you feeling about the Knicks? Do you feel like the Knicks can do this this year?
Yes, if we can hold it
together. You look at me like, Dex, why did you ask that question?
Nah, like, obviously, we're going to win. If you're a real New York fan, we think we're going to win it every year. Like, I don't care what you say. We think we're going to win it every year. So it doesn't matter. If you think we know we're going to win it, okay?
That is true.
Until we get to the playoffs. But they've had such an amazing run the last few years. The momentum is just getting stronger and stronger and building up. The only thing I'm pausing on is all the injuries that we have.
Yeah.
And we didn't even start the season.
I know.
And dealing with injuries, if you watch the Liberty, the second half of our season, for example, we were plagued with some injuries, and it was a little too late to try to come back to try to get that full team on board. But don't worry, we'll be back for next year. But with the guys, I really feel like as long as they have really key important players that are hurt right now. So if they can get it together, which they will, because you know how we do, we'll be good.
I feel like the confidence.
We're
confident.
Yeah, the injury stuff is a little worrisome because it's so early.
Yeah. And
with the Liberty, to your point, it was the injuries, and then you got like the worst playoff matchup possible to deal with those injuries, because it's like, oh, here's Alyssa Thomas in Phoenix. You know, they're gonna just rough you up the entire series.
I said, this is Brooklyn. We from Brooklyn, right? I said we played like New Hampshire, the little house on the prairie. We got punked by the boys in the hood. Like I was like this. Y'all need me to go in the locker room and give a pep talk? Because like,
well, they needed your energy. They did need your energy.
Yeah.
We just need a few more dogs on the team. We got my sis T Cloud. You know what I'm saying?
I ran into T Cloud the other day.
I was saying the Liberty should get T Cloud for literally 2 years before they got her. I was like, yo, they need to trade for her.
But she's a dog. She's a dog. And New York, she got hype when she got crazy. The crowd was like, they would like, the energy was there. So we just need a few more dogs.
She's
Nyjah's
my
back.
favorite player in the league.
We lost KT, but we're going to replace it. Don't worry.
Sneaky big loss.
We're talking that New York stuff. And Nikolai, we got to get the game on the TV so we can see the game. It's about to tip off. We got to get the game up over here so we can watch it with the people. Everybody's ready. You're right. New Yorkers, we like dogs.
Yes.
You're right. We love Natasha Cloud. We love B. We love the Nyjah Lady
We're
Hamilton.
corporate, but
who's your dog on the Knicks? Who's the person you like?
How do I do it?
You got Brunson. with the arrow. That's a new celebration.
With the arrow now, right?
I'm gonna just go like this into it. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite. I love him. He's a dog. I was just at the last game, put up 31 preseason. I mean, listen, we're looking good with a kind of mediocre squad. 4 and 1 for preseason.
Yeah.
But I was at that game. I was at the last game. He put up 31. He probably knew I was in the building and was like, bring the dog. But he did his thing. He really did his thing. So as long as Brunson does his thing and everybody plays on his team and gets on his back and we all get it together, we'll be fine. We'll be 100% fine.
I think we'll be good. We're going to have the game pop up here in a second on the screen so we can see it. A lot of people in the chat.
Although not on the stream screen because we'll get sued.
Yeah, we can't do that. So you can't see it. You guys are watching with us. We're going to have it
we're going to have it here.
So you can see it. A lot of love for you in the chat. You getting a lot of love.
Thanks, guys.
We got a lot of love. People's like they like your vibe. Coney Island. I forgot East Luju. I forgot you're from Coney Island. Shout out to CI.
Okay, I see the chat.
There you go. So you can see it there.
So show my mix.
We should talk to the people. Ria, I don't know if you do. you probably don't. You can't because you work with the WNBA and stuff. I was gonna say, do you engage in any sports betting? We're not gonna get you in any trouble. Nope. No. We'll say it.
Even though
but I don't. You know why? Because I'm not losing money I don't have. Okay, I don't do that. I don't need heart attacks. I don't need stress. I don't know. I'm not losing money I don't have. I'm happy for everybody that's winning out there. Maybe I'll slide, you know what I mean, give y'all some money and y'all could just
you just want people to win and give you some money.
Yeah, but I'm personally that's a thing of mine. It's a rule. I'm not.
Yes.
No. Even if betting was legal and they gave me all the money, I'd be like, no, you know what? I don't need it.
There are phone numbers.
It's not really mine to be touched with.
There are phone numbers to call if you have issues.
Seriously,
we endorse responsible
betting. There's hotlines. People throw stuff, break their things, items. Like
people come for you. They're blaming players right now. We had the game up. Knicks with a 4-2 lead. So we got it here.
So in terms of bets, we like we in terms of everybody, in terms of us and in production, took Ariel Hawk-Porty's rebounds at over 5.5.
5.5 plus
money.
We think
we did the ladder. We did it to 6, to 7.5, and to 10 rebounds. Okay. So if he can get 6, 8, you see Fat Joe. Yeah, recognizable anywhere.
I like the jacket. I'm liking the fit.
I like the jacket. We love your jacket too. That's great.
Shout out to Fat Joe. He even pulled up for us. He even performed at our championship parade after party with Remy Ma.
Oh, that's great.
He's a very big supporter of sports, so I really love Fat Joe always. Skinny Joe. I don't even know how to call him Fat Joe anymore because I'm just like Joe. Just call him Joe.
You just call him Joe.
What's up, Joe?
You just got to call him Joe.
What up, Joe?
Is that before or after the Clarissa Shields beef?
Listen, it's between all the beef. I don't even know. But I love Clarissa Fields. That's my girl. Shout out to her. That's a dog on my team. If I need any problems handled, I'm calling you, Clarissa, sis.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is.
Dex, you know I was gonna ask.
I knew you were gonna ask.
Listen.
Well, we have 3 people that are sitting here that are lovers of hip hop. You are also a DJ.
Yes.
That's
one of my favorite genres. Yes.
Yes. You're big. You love hip hop. You're a DJ. People should also know Ria has modeled. You've done so much in your career. A little something. A couple of jobs.
I am signed still to Wilhelmina for the past 13 years. So shout out to Team Willie.
Beautiful.
I love my team. Yeah. Shout out to my squad.
Yeah.
They hold it down.
There we go.
Cat got a moving screen already.
That's
the dumb fouls are never gonna.
The dumb fouls are
never gonna leave.
We love Cat.
Between him and Mitchell, I know, but Mitchell's actually gotten a little better. I'm proud of him, but still,
because he used to jump and try to block everything.
He's like a big puppy. He don't know how to use his body sometimes. I'm just like, oh Lord, he get it together.
We should mention that the starting lineup, they just went kind of with the old school starting lineup plus Ariel Hawk-Porty.
I love that everyone loves Ariel. Before I got here, I'm looking at the comments and everything. And everybody's all in the comments. They love Ariel. I'm like, Ariel, who Ariel?
You're going to get to know Ariel today.
You know what I'm saying?
He's going to get us all those rebounds.
You already know.
He still has a lot of people to introduce himself to.
Yes, listen, I like a lot of the young guys that they have on our team. We have a lot of depth, and a lot of guys that I feel like can understand their role. Do you understand? I like Spurs basketball type of mentality because as long as who cares? We could throw anybody in there. As long as you understand that we need to win, it doesn't care who scores, what happens that night, what goes down. Just everybody get on the same page.
So let me ask you this then. Since you like the young guys in the role, there's been some talk from Knicks fans about, we got to get another star. We got to go get Giannis. You want Knicks to go get Giannis?
Nah.
I'm with you. No, I'm not for this.
Chuck D said the same thing when we asked him this week.
I'm very simple. I love Phil Jackson vibes. I love the triangle offense, all that.
Not Phil Jackson Knicks vibes.
Not correct. Knicks vibes. No, yeah, let's get that correct. Phil, we love you, but he needed a Buddhist during
yes, he did.
I'm like, oh my God. I think he needed to chime in with the higher uppers.
He needs to get in touch with
he needed to channel his inner self because he was struggling. I felt bad for Phil, but we love you, Phil, but yes.
OG creation in the mid-range. I mean, that's something we're going to be watching for all year. Like, if he's going to take a step in terms of creating beneath the three-point line and trying to get some of these 15-footers to fall. So that was a good sign there.
That part, I just like him attacking the basket. OG is a freight train
and
running.
And a great defender.
Just give it to him and clear out. Just move.
Like it. All right, everybody in the chat, how are you feeling about the start to this game? Knicks down 10-7. Dexter Henry, DJ Ria, Bryan Fonseca here. You know what's funny? I didn't know you were at the last preseason game until after. It's one of those things like I didn't check IG, and then after I saw you at the game, I was like, I didn't know Ria was at this game.
Yeah.
I was there working. I saw Ria.
Also, I never post live in like real time. By the way, shout out to all you people.
I don't do that anymore.
I like to be in the moment.
In the moment.
I like to be in the moment.
Also, I want everybody to know where I'm at too.
That part,
exactly.
Psychos. I had a few stalkers. Shout out to you, stalkers. But yeah, no. You gotta enjoy the moment.
After.
You gotta be
you
in
know
the
what's funny? I hadn't even looked at IG till leftover. By the way, Huck Porty's got 2 rebounds.
Yeah. I was keeping.
No. We
see. This is what happens.
Ariel.
Yeah. This is what happens.
You're looking the whole time. 3.
He got 3.
He's got 3. I told y'all to take that 5.
Tommy, Nico.
Shout out to my producer Tommy. I told him early. I was like, you got to be on.
Wes.
Huck Porty with an assist.
So Huck Porty, that's one thing he's gonna have over Mitch. He's just a better passer. He's a good passer from that high post.
Come on, Cat.
Who's that next to Fat Joe? Anybody else think that?
I thought it was Zoe Saldana for a second, but it's not.
It's not.
Zoe Saldana.
No.
He's so doofy. Did he just get another foul? Oh my God.
Wait, who's doofy? We're talking about Cat?
Cat,
Yes.
yeah. Look at this.
That's a good pass.
Look at that.
That was actually a decent recovery from Mobley, but he was in no man's land. Just to mention this.
Okay, Hart
Josh
with the jacket.
Josh Hart's jacket is fire. That jacket is fire.
Actually,
son.
yeah. Super cool. Is that Gershon Yabusele already? Yeah. You have to put Yabusele in.
So 2 fouls on Cat.
Starting lineup for Cleveland, by the way, because they're shorthanded. Jalen Tyson, who we talked about extensively, with Zach Weiss, more than I expected. He's starting. Sam Merrill, obviously. So those are the 2 wings. And then you have the regular 3: Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. So that's what Cleveland went with to start. So both teams shorthanded, as we mentioned. But
why I also like Huck in his point, I think this all fits in more. He's going to get rebounds. I mean, he's going to get minutes, is what I was going to say. I think he's going to get rebounds on those minutes, but now he's going to get minutes. He might play 30 tonight.
Ooh.
We got to watch Yabusele's defense.
4
rebounds.
4 in the first quarter. I told y'all.
This is why you should not do this. This is why.
Yeah. Ria's like, nope.
No. Hey, I never had the money to begin with.
We're being
Brunson, bully ball. Let's go.
9-0 run.
14-10. Knicks up. Move over.
There we go. Ria's out here feeling the energy from the Knicks.
That is a nice jacket. Someone gotta find out where he got that.
Give me that. Ooh, get off of me. Too little.
So Liberty color kicks, by the way.
My favorite. He always shows love.
Show love to the Liberty out there. What was your game like when you were hooping?
Oh my gosh, I was like if Kobe and LeBron had a baby. That was me.
Really? That was
yeah.
You?
Oh no.
He's giving buckets.
I'm a bully, but I'm a switcher. I'm like a hybrid. So I was one of probably when the hybrid started to come in, that's when I was really like flourishing in that sense because like I could post up. I'm 5'10", but I used to guard 6'5", 6'6" post players. So in practice, I would have to like in college, I had to play half against the guards, my practice, and then half against the post. So I'd get beat up, this and that.
You rolled your eyes. You like the post.
And then I have a 6'4" wingspan, and I'm only 5'10".
Yo,
so I'm 4 inches short. You know, of Scottie Pippen, I did the test. So like, so I could guard guards, cut you at an angle, game over. Like I liked it.
Guarding guards, you could box with that wingspan.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
And then I would always front a lot of the posts because I could just jump around you, or I was quick enough and versatile to get behind you and just steal.
Shit. See, y'all ain't know. We had to put them on game. They didn't know. Shout out to everybody in the chat who's rocking with myself, Ria, and Bryan here. East Blue Drew says Mitch looking nervous. Yeah.
He also said we go into the finals. I don't care. I love it.
Shout out to East Blue Drew. He's always checking.
John Doe. Oh, welcome back, John Doe.
Our guys in here. Brandon London said, "What's up?"
Oh, B. London, what's up, boy?
Ryan,
that's
what's
my
up?
Brother.
Brandon just noticed that. If you see Brandon right here, he's like, "Yo, my profile is my entire government name." That was a choice by you, Brandon.
I cannot.
Yeah, the whole
John Doe said, "Cat is so dumb. He's looking super heavy too." Dex, you talked about the importance of conditioning with Cat early on in the summer.
I did.
How do you feel about where he's at? I got to look up what he was listed, but
Cat or Yabusele?
Cat.
People concerned about Yabusele's weight.
Well, Yabusele's always.
He's a big boy.
He's always big.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
But he's one of them big. He's one of them big dudes that can move. Like he's
that part. That's very true.
Yeah.
Even in France and Spain,
when he can move. No.
China, like he's just a big dude.
Cat.
He's honestly a defensive lineman.
Cat looks like he's moving well, but I want to see him better conditioned so he can move his feet better because he makes so much of those dumb fouls because you know this, Ria, he's reaching too much before he's moving his feet.
Like, what's it called? Dancing with the Stars.
Get light on the feet.
Get his feet going in the same direction. He just,
he's Dominican too.
Come on, Cat. 2 left feet.
Come on, Cat. You can do that.
Cha-cha-cha, merengue, salsa, take some bachata classes.
You got to take some bachata classes,
move those hips, but that's the only thing. Like, even just now, he got that foul because the guy tripped over his big feet because he's in the way.
You used the word clumsy earlier, and Bryan and I were saying this when we did these through the playoffs. Like, sometimes he would have the ball, right? And he'd have it at the top of the key, and then he's attacking it. It looked clumsy or clunky for another C word. And nothing about it looks smooth. And sometimes he get there.
You know how heels, women in heels? Like, if you could walk, and then the girl, like, with the T-Rex walk.
That's not attractive at all. Ain't nobody trying to see that.
So, like, but then the crazy thing is when
I'm never gonna unhear that.
Yeah, you can't. When he makes a great move and it's like athletic, you're like, and then he's feeling himself and he's like, woo, and I'm just like, oh my God, please don't put the battery in his back.
The Cat experience is an experience.
Because then, what do they call it? The Shaqism?
Shacked and the Fool.
Shacked and the Fool.
You don't want to be on Shacked and the Fool.
Yes, if he still had that, he would be on it.
Ooh, I think
that way.
Inside the NBA,
we love you,
Cat,
but come on now.
Early Lonzo Ball minutes checked in, and Dean Wade. So Cavs did not go. They don't play their starters a ton.
I don't know, but if they were to call a foul on it, I would have been highly upset.
Lonzo Ball is supposed to be a big piece for this Cavs team this year, and Dean Wade, like his his plus minus splits last year were just crazy.
Hey, everybody in the chat, we have championship energy on this broadcast. The woman sitting in the middle here, she's got a ring.
OG,
Nick's trying to get a ring. There's your guy, OG. There you go.
I love OG. Come on now. OG for a reason. I love him.
There we go.
12-0
run by the Knicks. They're cooking right now, Ria. They're cooking here.
Cooking.
Mobley. Listen, Kenny Atkins is developing that shot with him, man. He's going to be a problem. OG bringing the ball up the court.
I don't think I've seen this.
I know listen, I get it.
Give Brunson a break. Then he doesn't have to create. That's fine. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That looks very cat-like.
Oh, Lord. Exactly.
just
I don't know if I want to see. Yeah, bring Deuce in. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Deuce is one of my props tonight. I had him over 1.5 threes. Good look by Brunson.
Yeah, he was playing great in preseason. So
he did. He looked really confident.
To Deuce. Yes, he looked confident.
Yes,
exactly.
That was the thing to me. He looked confident.
He looked very confident.
You know, because last year the hamstring stuff, he didn't look as confident.
Yeah.
He looked confident.
Definitely.
For sure. I like that. How captain were you, Ria? I'm sure you were, but through the playoffs.
Oh,
that's a rebound? That was a rebound?
That's a rebound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was at some of the games.
Yeah.
I was at every round.
And the energy was amazing, right?
Oh, New York, it was back like the 90s. That energy was back. Like, even last year when we had the run and 7th Ave was moving and shaking, it got crazier and crazier. Even the year before. So, like, yeah, they better be prepared for that 7th Ave flood.
If the Knicks win, Ria, do you want to be anywhere near 7th Avenue if the Knicks win?
No. I'm exiting out the 8th Ave side. I'm exiting out 31st. I'm exiting out somewhere over there. That's for the YNs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The little YNs. That's for all of y'all. Hold it down out there for us.
We don't need we don't need that. We don't need to be around that.
I ain't gonna be in there.
You know what that's part of? That's called wisdom.
Yeah.
As you're like, I don't need to be around that.
No.
I appreciate the energy. Just don't
100%.
need to be there. Just don't need to be there.
Importance of making good choices here.
Just don't need to be there. Knicks missed some open looks the last time they had it. And won.
Stay aggressive. Come on.
Sam checks in, asks about snacks. Have we discussed this? Pregame snacks.
No.
What'd y'all bring me? We got snacks?
We do have snacks.
We
should have brought some
over there.
Outside.
We got snacks?
You can get some at
Sam,
halftime.
my only snack right now is my green tea. I
did get me any.
I did bring myself. I got some stuff for you. I did. We did get you.
They got me water.
We got some water. We're gonna be like nobody else gonna come here and sit with these guys. They don't give me any food, no water. No, we're not gonna have to do that. Nikolai's gonna bring us in some snacks for Ria. By the way, East Blue Drew is all on Ariel Hukporty now. He's like, he's a problem. East Blue Drew is all in. He's like, East Blue Drew, guy in the chat. He's like, Ariel is a problem.
By the way, Trey Jameson, early minutes.
They got to play him.
Yes, he is.
They got to play him.
I figured we'd see him before Diawara. So
is the Jerome kid still on the team with the Cavs?
Oh, Ty Jerome?
He's in Memphis.
Memphis.
He's actually out for the first month of the season.
I used to coach for his dad's program, Fast Break. Mark Jerome. Yeah, I knew him as a kid.
He was Mr. Basketball in New York.
Yeah, but I knew his son as a kid, and I couldn't believe it. And my dad's like, he's in the NBA now? I'm like, no way. No way.
He talks a lot of shit.
Yo, Huck Porty,
a lot of shit.
He's popping though. He's from New York. Stop playing with him. He's from New York.
It was him.
He's from New York. I liked his energy. And he could shoot his ass off. So
he got Mr. Basketball over Shamori Pons. I remember that year.
Yeah, that was wild.
And a lot of people didn't like that, but it kind of aged well.
Exactly, because where is Shamori?
He got a title in Mexico the other year, but
shout out to Shamori.
Ain't the NBA. Why do I know that, Dex? Because
absolutely absurd information
about
it. Why would I know that? Because it's you. That's exactly.
Won a title in Mexico. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Huck Porty's been killing on the boards.
Get off of him,
right? It still says 4. I was just checking.
Okay. Mikhail, pull up. Thank you.
Fade away.
Yeah, 4.
And Mikhail's looking good. He's looking stronger. I appreciate his confidence. Because sometimes he was doing some goofy shit last year. And I was just like, boy.
He needs to get to the line more, though.
Yes. And then I feel like he's got more comfortable with the shot. Because, it was a little awkward, like his release and all of that. And they were working on with him and all that. Yeah. So
he looks confident, too. Kind of like what I said about Deuce Ria.
He looks comfortable. Yeah, but he just looks more comfortable.
Cookies.
Like he understands, like, I'm from New York now. Yeah, there you go.
On cue.
And even the other day, like his little swag, like at the game, he did some dunk and then he hit the ball with his head and he's like, yeah. And I'm surprised the refs didn't tee him up. I was like, ooh, we like that energy, McCann. We like that energy.
Yeah, he looks comfortable. I thought he was going to have a really good year in Mike Brown's offense. Yeah. Like, I really thought so. How did you feel about the team moving on from Tibbs? And won.
I told you so. Look at this. I'm just speaking all the good into the air.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Mikhail. You're welcome.
There you go.
You're welcome.
How did you feel about them moving on from Tibbs? Like, were you in favor of that or no?
Oh, I love Tibbs, but they ran all over Tibbs. And just like they said in the comments, like, I guarantee in practice, they was like, we're not listening to you. Like,
yo, we're done.
Whatever. Like, and I guarantee they did that. Like, he's a great defensive coach. Love him, all of that. But like, no. Like, I would just watch him. He wasn't coaching. I was like, bruh, let me get your salary. Cause like, the movie Eddie? I wish they bring the movie Eddie back. Cause I would be in there. Like they just needed some coaching. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, no.
Do you think
Tibbs had to go? He had a great run. And he brought us as far as he could.
Okay.
Do you think Mike Brown is going to prove to be the right replacement for Tibbs?
Like maybe.
I think a lot of Knicks fans are kind of there where they were like, yo.
Could be.
It depends. I mean, he did have a great run with it. What was it, Sacramento?
Yes.
So he did have a great run with them.
And Cleveland before that.
But come on.
You had
LeBron and Scrubs. Who, besides like Verajao and maybe like all the guys that played with LeBron. You had LeBron James. If I'm a coach, give the ball to LeBron. LeBron, do whatever you want.
And everyone played defense.
And everyone played. Like, it made him look good. You understand it? No, Larry's my boy. Whatever, Larry. But like all of my peoples. What's his name? The other one, Mo. The shooting guard. Mo Williams. Love Mo Williams.
Gibson.
Booby. Like.
There's a Junior Silgauskas.
Love you guys, but come on now. Come on now.
You're like, let's be real.
You weren't here for near 40-year-old Shaq.
Listen, to me, all I remember was LeBron and Verajao. Like, Verajao just cleaned up and did whatever, like, LeBron missed. That's all you had to do, kid.
That was it. We have an interesting question in the chat that's not basketball related that I love here. Right. Top 5 Halloween candies.
Ooh.
Who asked this?
Reese's
I'm not
Pieces,
a big Sam Antona, our great technical director here, she said number 1 is Milk Duds for sure. I'm not a big Milk Duds guy. Sorry, Sam. Milk Duds ain't winning here.
Okay, Blow Pops, Reese's Pieces, Snickers, the Snicker bars, like, the little
Snickers. Snickers is top
and they had the little Snickers and the Twix, like that little fun sample size pack.
Hershey's,
and then you have Hershey's is always good, but as a kid, that's like kind of boring. Like you have to give like Sour Patch Kids some love.
Yes, Sour Patch
gummies,
Starburst.
Yeah.
There you go.
Who likes candy corn? If you're in the chat, put if you like candy
Somebody
corn.
just said candy corn. As you just said it. Alex M said candy corn.
I don't like candy corn.
I don't know. That's scary.
Give
like
me
corn,
Starburst,
you could be
Sour
a psycho
Patches.
killer.
Someone said
You could be a psycho killer.
Sam said Kit Kat is number 2. Kit Kat is strong up. So I love some
Kit Kat is
Kit
strong.
Kat's
I like
great.
a wafer chocolate.
Kit Kat
That
is strong.
you go on.
Skittles might be my number 1 though.
Skittles,
Gotta be
best way to
honest.
pull out any cavities.
Sam says Sour Patch
Laffy
Kids or Sour
Taffies,
Gummy
same
Worms
thing.
number 3.
What is it?
She says Sour Patch Kids or Sour Gummy Worms number 3.
Sour Gummy Worms.
I'm with. I like a
like
lot of
both.
sour stuff. So
Me
I'm
too. Me
with
too.
that.
I like
Okay.
those too.
People come with some good ones in here. So I said candy corn, Alex M.
Butterfingers. What if you buy? I just love the commercial. Get your fingers off my Butterfingers. I wasn't really a big Butterfinger fan,
Yeah,
but
I'm not
like
either.
I loved the little slogan. That was the vibe.
Yeah. What's your since
Warhead's scary? No.
Warhead.
The face when you make those and you're
like this how sour it is. It gets.
Yeah. Don't make my face.
What's your go-to snack while watching the game?
Peanut M&Ms, a vibe.
Come on, Nico.
Ooh, speaking of snacks,
Nikolai's kid delivering snacks. We never had a delivery service in the
wow, I feel very
Nikolai
special.
out here looking like
Nico,
like a butler. Look at this.
Look at this. Okay, you guys, what should we go? Where should we go? They do got some healthy ones. I'm gonna snack on this because I need a little something sweet.
Taking that for later.
I'm sorry for the people watching at home. I'm sorry we do not have snacks for you.
You want the Nutter Butters?
Take something healthy.
I'm gonna take some barbecue Lays right there.
Barbecue Lays.
Barbecue Lays.
I went with something healthy.
It's a great selection.
Shout out to my healthy people.
Do we happen to have any Lorna Doones?
Nah,
don't see. That's disappointing.
Me and Dex always grab the Lorna Doones.
Shout out to Nikolai, our fantastic technical director, also serving as I won't call you a butler. What's the right? I won't call you a servant.
No, we don't do that.
We're not gonna do that.
Technical director. Yes.
We're gonna technical director, jack of all trades. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna
do. And fellow wrestling fan.
Now East Blue Drew in the chat is like, where are my snacks, Dex? We're hungry. I know y'all hungry. So get your ass up and go to the kitchen.
One recommendation, they don't sponsor, but like, yo, these grandma cookies, the soft baked ones.
Oh, those are really good.
My daughter loves
the chocolate brownie flavor and the chocolate chip flavor.
Yeah.
Just do it on a cheat day. I'm not eating it today.
Or just do it on camera because like I wanted all the chocolate stuff, but then like I'd have chocolate on my teeth.
Right, yeah.
You're being smart about that.
I'm being smart. I'm like,
okay.
Let me be cute. I need the cute candy.
Oh boy, Landry Shabbat first quarter minutes. We're back.
Nick's playing a lot of players here. A lot of players.
Is that Ed Sheridan in the background?
I didn't see that.
That would have surprised me.
I really think that was Ed Sheridan. He's like 3 people down.
That would have surprised me. I mean, do you think what do we expect from Deuce this year? We're expecting a step forward in production. He wasn't super efficient last year, but part of that I think was the injury.
Yeah, that's tough. Hamstrings are tough.
Like, could he get back to shooting high 30s, maybe 40% from 3?
I think that's the goal for me. It's not really more about points. It's just more about how efficient can he be especially from 3.
Yeah.
And can he put the ball on the floor a little bit and be competent, right?
Like right there, buckets.
Knock that down.
Like that's your job.
Go.
He can, but he's more like crafty and shifty. But since he's a smaller, undersized guard, it's harder for him to get there. But
right.
Yeah.
He's aggressive. So that's what I do like over Jordan Clarkson about him. Like Clarkson, he's aggressive, but he doesn't finish as strong as I would like him to when he's down there.
I do like the
he's playing a little too soft for me.
We haven't seen Clarkson yet.
That's a good point. Clarkson hasn't got the bench yet.
But it looks like he's doing.
Wait, you seem like you're okay with that, Ria?
Yeah, I'm fine. I like Jordan Clarkson. He's nice, but you know what I'm saying?
Wait, where's the butt?
I told you, you in New York now, baby. You got to get a little tougher. This ain't LA. You can't just look cute and pretty with your braids out here. Right? We're not on Beverly Hills, bro. Right, we'll snatch your braids out here.
That is true. This is interesting. I did take him to get over 2.5 assists. I hope nobody bet that because of me.
So I think well, he could still get it. I think Mike Brown seems to not want to play him and Brunson together yet.
That could be.
I am a little surprised though, because you would put him in for Brunson because you don't want him, Brunson, and Deuce together.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Deuce. There we go.
But they have similar games too, because Jordan can shoot as much, but he likes to go off the dribble. So he clogs it up too much when you need Brunson to go down there and bully ball and some of the bigger guys. So when he goes and you have both of them, and I think they were together in the last game, and I saw that.
They started together, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
What is going on here?
Did you not like those minutes against Charlotte in that last preseason game? It wasn't bad though.
But I think like what I wonder is Brunson playing the whole first quarter going to be a thing, or is this because Cat's out and he wants one of them on the floor at all times?
I think it might be a little bit of that combined with also not having Mitch to cover up defensively. You know, that there's a lot of that going through.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit of that.
So
The Knicks have bounced back nicely. They had the big run.
I wouldn't play Brunson the entire first
yes,
quarter all season.
We're up a lot.
Yeah, Cleveland's depth is getting tested for sure.
So East Blue Drew, who's super active in the chat, we appreciate you, brother. He said, is it me or is the defense so much better? Now, I told people, I said I think Knicks will be a top 8 to 10 defense this year. I thought the defense was going to be better this year.
I think Cleveland's just bricking, honestly. Like, but they don't have a lot of depth once these guys sit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have Strus, they don't have Garland, and now other guys have to play up who haven't, like,
Joe Budden at the game. Just saw him there.
That's not a surprise.
Joe Budden's there. All right, so Knicks are up 11, 33-22 after 1. How's everybody feeling?
Amazing.
Give some love to our guest, DJ Ria, here in the building. Go give her a follow. She's a great follow on IG, on Twitter. Go see her at a Liberty game. If you get
Oh, and I'll be back at Unrivaled for all of y'all that don't know. I was the host last year.
Yo, how was it down there? I didn't get to come down.
Season. I lived in Miami every weekend. So
you didn't invite nobody?
I lived in Miami
didn't invite nobody?
Every weekend, January to March, when it was 15 below.
Yo, you can't see. Here's the thing.
How was it?
No.
Why,
No. That's what I do. Like, you got to stun on people sometimes. Like, yo, where was you at in the cold while I was here in Miami?
No, I was
basking,
super buzzed,
basking in all this.
I'm just excited to come back. So if you guys tap in, it's awesome.
I'm trying to come
back
down
on TNT this year. Yep, True TV as well. But the ladies are going in. Paige Beckers is playing. The list goes on. We added so much Sonia Citron. Like, we added so many more players this year. They added 2 more teams.
I saw that.
So there's going to be an extra day, but yeah, make it a weekend, guys. It's going to be freezing out here. Y'all might as well come down. The games are Friday, Saturday. Maybe we don't know if it's Sunday or Monday again, but if it's Friday, Saturday, Monday, that's how it was last year. Just enjoy a weekend.
No, I'm coming down.
In Miami, I'm there. It's a different experience. The only reason why I say that, it's like, imagine playing basketball in a studio. They built a whole arena, in a studio. So it's not like they have a giant arena that they built. No, it's like a studio setting, just like kind of like this. And they built a court inside, and these ladies go ham. And it's amazing. All the women get equity within the company, over $200,000, and you're playing 3 months. And they don't have to travel out of state. They don't have to travel to different countries.
Nope.
You're in Miami. You're right there, home. Their families get to come down. And once again, while y'all are freezing somewhere, we in Miami every weekend. So pull up to Unrivaled, y'all. It's a vibe.
And crazy. If you need one more Unrivaled selling point, unlike the NBA, they have the courage to do a one-on-one tournament.
Ooh, and the one-on-one was the best.
The one-on-one
tournament was awesome.
It was awesome. They were like, you can host it like if we was at Rucker Park. And I was like, okay, let's go. So I got to commentate it. I got to do live commentary. Who's getting buckets, who's going to the Baja. Like, it was amazing. So
if I come down, I'm coming down for the one-on-one.
Yeah, you have to come in. For $300,000, by the way, y'all, they're winning in this one-on-one tournament. Yes. So fellas, step up your game. Step up your game.
I
have the ladies, we want the money. We want the money. But yeah, no, $300,000 Nafisa Collier won. Because like even the sponsors and everybody backed it and was like, okay, we'll double that. We'll triple that. We'll add that.
Do you think... we'll get back to the NBA here, but I'm just very curious because you worked at Unrivaled. But do you think that eventually it's going to go to 5-on-5 full court? It feels like, or do you not want it to go to that? You think it's keep it at 3-on-3
It's so much
court?
better. One, it also exposes you because you don't really need those 2 other players. It's how well you can move on the floor and understand spacing.
Right.
If you don't understand spacing, you only need 3 players. I need somebody to rebound. I need somebody to
get out,
post up, right? Somebody post and rebound. I need somebody at the 3-point line, and I need somebody to attack. That's all you need. The game's much faster. It's fast paced. So you're not kind of sitting there and I love the WNBA. It's amazing. But obviously we found another way on the off season. It does not compromise anything that's going on with the WNBA. So it should never, ever be a problem. It's another way for the women to gain equity, money, all that good stuff. Also play in the States, be with their family.
Not have to go overseas.
And not have to go overseas. Because if people don't understand, I played overseas. A lot of the times they don't pay you on time. Ooh. They don't have to pay you. They don't give you money. There's so many things that go on overseas.
Where did you play overseas?
Germany.
So
there's so many things that go on. And like I had friends that teams were like, you know what? We're not paying you. You could go. And they don't have to pay you. Like it's contract. Europe's different, bro. So
I've heard.
Well, CBA's coming up.
which is going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
That's why I'm like, I could see Unrivaled going 5-5 if the WNBA like messes around with this new CBA.
We still have
not that it's a necessity, but like if if the advertisers are like, yo, we'll give you more money if you expand this to a 5-on-5 league. And if the WNBA CBA situation isn't like to the players' liking, which the Cavaliers has been very vocal about,
and I feel
rightfully
like there could
so,
be a lockout 100%
correct,
with everything that's going on.
That's the thing. Like they have the Unrivaled card they could pull. It's like, all right, if you won't give us what we deserve, then we could do 5-on-5 over here. You know, I think it can escalate.
It's just
to
a
that
leverage point. That's It's
but a real one, not like BS. Like rich person leverage where it's like, oh, we can do this, but we won't. If any league is gonna lock out, I believe the WNBA players.
And I think I'm not
gonna
fully say who this was, but I was talking with a WNBA player a couple weeks ago, and it's like you get the energy from them. They're like, yo, we're gonna ride on this.
Yes,
like we're really gonna ride on this.
I mean, 100%, and they can, and they probably will, because if people that don't know Unrivaled and aren't tapped in, we have every WNBA star from every single team playing in that league.
Right,
like. I'm not sure if Angel's coming back this year, but like Angel, all of them played. The only person that didn't play was Asia Wilson. And Caitlin Clark.
Right.
So we have every other player, but Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark due to whatever they wanted to do.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? And it's your choice.
And you still have other players doing even like AU, Athletes Unlimited, and
100%.
And EuroLeague and Euro Cup and stuff like that. Like they're still making money away from the W.
Right. But it's nice that we can keep, especially the ladies, home. And they can have their families, as Ria said. And everything I've heard from everybody that was out there, you know, we know a lot of people in the W space that were down there covering it. You saw them all there. Everybody was like, yo, this was dope. And there people were just like, Dex, you got to come and cover it next year.
It's so awesome because it's so personable. Like there's literally maybe 10 to 20 seats like this. So you're right here. You're at the game. It's like you're
on
watching,
top of the action.
You get to walk and talk to all the players because they walk by you. Their families walk by you. You get to sit there, chat with them. Get autographs, so it's worth it. It's worth it.
They don't put you on the Chase Bridge like they would at the Garden.
And you get to know the players, which is what I love. Their marketing, like Unrivaled, y'all did it right. But their marketing team is amazing. How they got it out there, the word, but like how they promote and market the players. You get to know them, like you know, fun facts about them, things like that. And like I love what they did.
I love that. Job. I think there's. It seems like there's a lot that. Sports in general, basketball in general, you know, you said that men could do one-on-one, but there's a lot that could be learned from certain things that are going on in the women's game. That's really 100%. Dope. If you love hoops, we can all learn. Doesn't have to be one way. We can learn some things that have been done.
It's amazing if we all spread the love. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just more basketball. 24/7. I tap into the men's, tap into the women's. You just get basketball 24/7.
That's me. I love all year round. We all here love basketball. So I love watching basketball all year round. I love watching the W. You know me. I'm at all the Liberty games. I love the Knicks. I love covering all the stuff. I love basketball. Do you like the NBA Cup?
Oh, I love the NBA Cup.
Yes. Oh, okay, good.
When I hosted for the Nets, I got to host for the Nets like 2 seasons ago. It was awesome. But being part of those games, it's like playoff atmosphere in there.
Yeah.
So it's fun. So like even our entertainment team, we had to hype it up and like turn up in there and like, okay.
Ooh, good pass.
And I love the cool color courts. That's my favorite. The artistic.
You like the courts. Yeah.
You know what? One of the NBA, listen, if y'all tapping in, y'all should promote it and tap in with amazing artists, like real live, like artists within the universe and have them design a court. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We need more creativity on the courts. I'm with that.
But like have them design a court or they get to be featured. So you can bring arts and, you know, entertainment together and sports. It's always a good look.
No, it is. I'm wondering, Bryan, how many Knicks have played? Have we played?
I was literally I'm gonna check because I feel like we might have gone to 11. We're at least 9 or 10.
We're definitely at 11 because Kolek is in.
We're at 11.
Yeah, like all of them are in.
Kolek just hit a 3 also.
I like Kolek.
So you like Kolek?
Tough. Yeah, he's tough. I like him.
Kolek High
he need a new haircut, but I like him.
I think it's tough.
You don't like the Ashton Kutcher look for him?
No.
Nah.
There were several versions of Ashton. This was not my favorite.
But you see how they're screening him right away? Like they're going after him right away as soon as he steps on the floor. That's
because he's not a good defender right now.
He's a problem. Who is this guy?
Larry Nance.
Oh man, I haven't seen him forever.
You didn't know he's still in the league?
Nah.
He's their backup.
Just like when we was playing out the Charlotte.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Mason Plumlee?
Yeah, he's still there.
He's thick now.
You know what?
He's been eating
He
good.
been eating his cornbread.
You just reminded me. I got to see who started at center for the Hornets because
great pass.
I have Moussa Diabate on my fantasy team, and Mason Plumlee is like there. Oh, they started Kalkbrenner. That's
how come Jared Allen's really only like 25 or 26 and looks 40?
He does not look 25
it's
or 26.
It's the afro.
It's the fro.
I know, but he looks like 48.
When you got a 70,
I've asked him multiple times. He's like, I'm never gonna cut it. Like, I'm just not gonna cut it.
I respect.
I like him. He's cool though.
Yeah,
but he definitely looks.
Yo, Kolek out here
pushing
dishing.
50.
Kolek and Clarkson is an interesting.
The two of them. That's too weak for me.
We're gonna get used to it though.
Too weak.
That's the backup.
I'm learning a lot about you, about the type of player you like.
I'm tough.
I understand a lot about the type of player that you like.
If you grew up in West 4th Street playing in the cage, you're literally playing in a cage.
Yeah.
There's no breathing space, no
room out of bounds.
You get pushed, your face is on the gate.
Yeah.
Like, no. So all of this, like, you had like, we grew up playing against the guys. I used to play, my coach would put me in tournaments with all the guys. So I would learn how to play tougher. And I love playing against the guys because, like, they would be tough on you, especially when you start busting their ass. They're like, oh, hell no, she ain't going to bust me and embarrass me. So then they start elbowing you more. They start hitting you more. And I'm like, come on. I like this.
So you like that toughness.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Kolek.
My coach got criticized because he coached us like boys. He would talk hella smack to us. You suck. Go sit at the end of the bench. Like,
that's not even that tough.
No, but I'm saying, like, he would talk.
That's normal. That's normal here compared to other.
Cry.
Oh, that's
now,
true.
I'm calling ACA, whatever. I'm calling somebody like 911. They'll
tell their parents.
They'll tell their
Parents get it. Parents are moving to a different team.
You guys don't understand. I was coaching Knicks camp because I don't work for them anymore. I can say this.
Well, like this was junior Knicks stuff.
I used to coach Knicks basketball camp when I worked in the front office. Even before, when I was in high school, I used to coach Knicks camps.
Yeah.
So I'm coaching. And I remember they came up to me one day and they were like, in the beginning of the morning, and they said, "Can we have a talk with you?" You know,
can we have a talk with you? Is never good.
And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And he's like, well, one of the parents is here.
Oh boy,
because you said her son plays like a girl. And I go, yeah. And so they're like, Maria, you can't say that. And I was just like, well, he's playing like a girl. He's 6'1". He's my height. He's 11 years old. If he could just rebound, if he could just do this, we'll win a championship. So as this is going on, he's at the door staring at me because he sees me, the mom, and the commissioner having a talk, and I'm smiling, but I'm grilling him like, you really told your mom on me?
Yeah, that's the part for me.
The kid locked in and saw my face because I was like, bro, you really told your mom on me?
That's the part for me.
So it's last day of camp, championship day. Of course, who wins a championship? We do. You know why? Because after I had that talk with the parents, I said, so after you have this talk, do you want me to tell your mother you're going to play like this again? Or are you going to play different? Because you could be the champion today. You could be the MVP. You could do this. All I need you to do is rebound and beat all these little kids up, basically. So he was like, all right. And who won MVP? He did. Who won a championship? We did. So you're welcome. I hope you're still out there.
I want
to
say,
mom thanks me today, kid.
I was going to say, I hope that kid is still out there. And I just want to say to you, you need to thank Ria for telling you to not be a snitch and not be a punk. Thank Ria, because she made you a better man that day.
What made you tough?
What era was this?
Soft.
What era?
What year was this? Can you say?
Like early 2000s.
Well, that's more of a time I did not think you were going to say. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the kid plays, he probably played. I wonder.
He's probably tuning in. He's probably tapping in.
I wonder.
You remember this story, and I'm glad we won the championship because even if you didn't win one later on in life, you won one.
You won a championship.
Is this
6th grade with me?
Is this a you know who this is but can't say situation, or you just don't remember?
I forgot the kid's name, honestly.
Okay.
I just remember the scenario.
It's totally plausible. It's totally plausible.
Funny, though.
It's totally plausible that he's been in the NBA.
That would have been hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Like
his name could have been Jonas. I don't remember.
Look, 6'1" at 11.
No, he was huge.
Like he might have topped out at like 6'9".
I'm 5'10", and I had to like look up like this. But the fact that he told his mom on me, I
also like to note
for
that story. Sometimes what you say matters who it's coming from. And the fact that you as a woman said that is very much different than like me or Brian saying
in that era.
And that era too.
100%.
And I'm like, yo, if a woman was telling you this, you might want to take heed to that. That's all I'm just saying. I'm just saying you might want to be like, okay.
See, that's why Kolek's not going to cut his hair right there. You see how he drew that foul? He just whipped it back. He did the Brunson. He just got contact.
He's not cutting.
Is that
That's why
Omar
he's not gonna
Cook
cut.
sitting over there? It is. Isn't that Cook? What's his name?
That did look like him with the
Yes.
yeah, it did look like him.
St. John's legend.
You know what I'm
John's
saying?
legend,
That
Omar
definitely
Cook.
was
Shout out
him.
to
I didn't
Omar
know he was
Cook.
on the bench. Okay.
Was St. John's not number 1 in the preseason poll apparently
Oh my
today for the
God,
Big East?
doofy.
They were. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Dev? Dev is in here. David Zalander said Knicks looking better than the Jets. Hey, I told people the Knicks were going to get a win before the Jets. That's probably going to happen tonight.
That definitely will.
Oh my!
Who's your football team? Well,
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. As soon as it came out of my
I
mouth,
love all
like,
New York
I was
teams,
about
by
to
the
say,
way.
as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like,
the Giants in this order.
Yeah,
the Giants, Jets, Bills, and then the Eagles, only because my dad's from Philly.
Oh, we have a lot of Eagles fans in this building, including our Knicks beat writer, Stef Bondy. We got a lot of Eagles fans.
We have a Broncos fan in the building, too.
We do. He's a hater, though. I ain't going to say his name. He's a hater. You know who you are.
Clarkson.
That Broncos fan is a hater.
Let's see if Ariel Hawk-Porter gets in like for the last few minutes of this quarter.
Rebounds.
We're gonna look at the rotation.
Oh, good pass, Mitchell.
Great pass, Donovan Mitchell.
We're gonna look at the rotation at halftime or shortly before halftime because for halftime we'll break. But like I'm interested to see the minutes distribution once we get to like that 2-minute mark. Because I feel like Mike Brown's being very experimental with this rotation this first game. I don't blame him either.
There's a starter who's played maybe a little bit more than I thought he would, and there's a bench player that's played a little more than I thought he would. Just looking at the stuff right now.
Yeah.
But the Knicks bench, when you looked at, they've given some good minutes.
Porty's in
back
now.
in. Yeah.
So we're seeing him with Cat. Maybe this will be an